Hello, my name is Jack Storm, and welcome to Black Rose once again. I'm back with the coffin, the baby radio, and we're gonna continue off where we were going, and hopefully I don't die straight off. It took me forever to get to here, so tell you. And also I found out how to sprint, so I'm awesome. Don't kill me, lady. It took me forever to get here. I don't know where to go from here. Don't kill me. I got 101 points. Don't kill me. I'd rather not die. I wonder where this key's gonna go to. Oh, finally. Okay, so I figured out the strategy. You kind of just like look down, and if you see her, don't go to her. Stuff like that. And now that we have this key, and just kind of like keep going, don't stop, stuff like that. Will this key go to here by any chance? No, okay. So, where would the... Oh, I think I might know. Maybe down here? Maybe? Will this work? It does. The only way to keep Mary... I can never pronounce the name. Marital in her coffin for good is to lock it. I thought I had locked it before, but someone else must have unlocked it. Either that, the lid was just forced open. There's a key in here. It's labeled Martels. Martels! Okay. So, it's gotta go somewhere. Where is that one gonna go to? I think... Okay, this door's still warped. Maybe it's in this room? Because this room over here was locked. So maybe it will work. Are you gonna work? No? Okay, so that's still locked. 187 points. I don't know if that's good or not, but I think it's good. Maybe. That door's still warped. Oh, frames. But wait, you might see that it looks better. I think I might have optimized it to look a little bit better. How about you? No? Maybe I have to go... Do I really have to go back down here? I've done it like 3 times now. Yeah, by the way, you might want to keep looking down because it's worked for me so far. Okay. Lock. Is she in there? I should probably do what the note said. I need to lock the thing. A silver key fell from inside the coffin. It's labeled room room 1. Oh, that's delightful. Delightfulness. Oh my goodness. I don't like this. What's going on? Oh gosh. Darn it. It's jammed. It's jammed. That fancy music though. What happened? What? Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm kind of... Wait. How did I die? The crazy lady didn't go in front of me. Well, Poopenstein. Looks like we have to do it again, boys. Again. And again. And again. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, here we go, guys. Hopefully, I don't fail. Yeah. And there's a key that came out. She's gonna start screaming. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, what happened? We made progress, guys. Oh, gosh, no. I don't really read cursive very well. I'm not asking you to speak to me, but I made something for you today. Okay. At first, I think this says, I thought about going out and picking you the prettiest flowers. I wished I could find, but decided not to. Flowers and beautiful. Yeah, like I said, I can't read cursive very well. Flowers are beautiful, but eventually they all die. Instead, I made you an origami rose. Oh, that's sweet. Paper will never. But then, just like my love for you. This rose is black because the love we once had is gone. It was lost in the darkness, and there's no ignoring that. However, even if this love is no longer mutual, there's still one side that will never die. This rose is our symbol. Oh, the door's open. Do I get to leave?
Full system lockdown enabled.
When did this come to a bunker? Will this open by any? And there's another note. Please don't be in cursive. Okay.
Ever since my first day
Oh, it's gonna
working
read for me.
here, I've felt a little strange. Now, after what happened that day, things seem to be getting even stranger. I'd even go so far as to say creepy. I've been an embalmer for years now, and I'm very passionate about my job. I've always felt comfortable with what I do, so it's pretty unusual that I feel this way. 2 of my colleagues have died. I had to embalm them both. However, grief can't explain this feeling. Up until just 4 days ago, I hadn't even known about the history of this funeral home. I already knew that it was ridiculously old, but what I didn't know was that it allegedly harbors some kind of powerful aura which traps and torments the spirits of people who have died in a state of grief or fear, and have at some point been associated with the building in one way or another. These associations apparently include those occurring post-mortem, such as embalmings and funerals.
Interesting. Oh no. I think I know what we have to do. What's happening? Please don't make me die. I'd rather not. What's going on? It's doing a weird noise. Oh my god, nope. Not happening. Hello friends. Not happening, man. Sorry, nope. Not interested. Not at all. How about you? Are you gonna still be up there, friend? I don't want you to be up there, friend. Oh, this is a closed door. It's gonna open and he's gonna be there. He's gonna kill me straight on. Whoever's voice that was sounded a lot nicer than the last person. There's another note. On the board I thought was gonna have something jumping out and kill me. Oh, it's not gonna read to me this time. Okay. Miss Rains? Miss Rains? Rose? That's an A, isn't it? Please tell your son to stop playing under the tables during funeral services. Oh, that's mean. He's disturbing and upsetting to the grieving families. He also stole one of the keys to the visitation room, and was later attempting to open one of the drawers in the morgue. This type of behavior is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. If you do not start controlling him, I will take it upon myself to personally teach him a lesson. Michael. Well, that's not very nice. Did you hear that? Awesome. Oh, no. Oh no. Well, why is there so many notes?
To make things even weirder, this place has a serious lockdown system. Yesterday was the first time I've ever seen it used, and many of the workers, including myself, were ordered to wait in the family room until the situation was taken care of. No one I've spoken to about it knows why it was done, or at least they won't say. All I know is that these safety glass windows and electronic gates appear to be designed for keeping things in rather than out. I was the first responder that day. I was the first and only person to make it to Myrtle's side before she passed away. She managed to give Sullivan a parting "I love you" on that baby monitor, but that was the last communication they ever had. The last thing she ever did was give me that piece of paper. It was a short poem she had written for Sullivan earlier that day. She asked me to give it to him, and I promised her I would. Then she slipped away. I guess Sullivan had picked up by Myrtle's weak rasping in the baby monitor that something was happening to her, because soon after she'd passed, he came running into the hall from the upstairs arrangement room. But he was too late. She was gone. That's when he broke down. I'd never seen him show so much emotion towards Myrtle before. Then, of course, the rest happened. I'll keep my promise, even now. It's all I can do for my dear friends.
Saving! Is this like a checkpoint? I sure hope it is. I think it is. Oh, thank you. Oh, that makes me so much more happier I don't have to do this all over again. Whew. But I think we have to go out. And I don't like that. What? This is weird. My mic is not making any noises. Okay guys, I'm back. I actually had to restart the game. For some reason it like got rid of the sound, so I'm not sure what that was all about. But we are back and we're gonna be able to play again. So say something else.
There are a lot of strange things I've seen around this place. For instance, the fireplace that isn't even a real fireplace. It's some kind of ladder shaft, but there's a tough metal grate fastened over it that appears to be controlled electronically, most likely by the lockdown system. I'm assuming the shaft leads down to the basement, but it must have been sealed off because it's not accessible from anywhere down there. Another thing I've started wondering about is a metal handle that's been sitting on Michael's desk for about a month now. I asked about it once out of curiosity, but he avoided giving me a direct answer. He told me it broke off of something. I had already assumed this, seeing as it's covered in dirt and rusted around the edges where it had clearly been attached to something for a very long time. Perhaps the biggest mystery I've encountered here is the place Myrtle always went for privacy.
Interesting.
She was often depressed, so she was always going into the downstairs hall on her way to wherever it was she went to be alone. However, she seemed to vanish. The only place she could have gone from that hallway is down into the basement, but I went down there one day to ask her something and I couldn't find her. I'm wondering if there's a secret room somewhere down there. After all, I did learn from Michael that this building is from the 1600s, long before it was ever a funeral home. Buildings as old as this one sometimes have quite a few secret areas.
Thank you for telling me that, voice in my head. Unless that's actually me talking. Okay, so, good. Oh no. I don't like little boys.
They still haven't buried them. Sullivan has been lying in his coffin now for 2 days, and Myrtle for 3. Because Conrad refused to touch Myrtle's coffin after her funeral, it had to be put aside so Sullivan could have his. Conrad still simply doesn't want to have anything to do with the burial of either of them, even if all he's doing is preparing a future grave without actually touching the coffins. I'm starting to wonder if he had some type of unpleasant encounter with Myrtle and Sullivan's coffins, or he heard some absurd rumor about their corpses. What's sad is that Myrtle and Sullivan don't have relatives who care enough about their burials to actually do something about this. Michael was embarrassed to have to tell all the relatives and friends that the actual burials couldn't be held yet. Even so, none of them objected. Maybe they just didn't see a point in doing so, considering the person they would be doing it for is already gone. I don't know. As far as feeling nervous around coffins, I do get a strange vibe now in the visitation room. The atmosphere in there is starting to feel different. The air feels heavier, a little bit oppressive even. It seems to be more noticeable today than it was yesterday. I'm not quite sure if I believe in ghosts or not, but it seems to fit what I've heard before about locations having uncomfortable negative energy due to evil or extremely upset spirits. Maybe it's just normal stuffy air. There aren't any windows in there, and it is the middle of summer.
I would guess not, since we're in this game. But you just believe we want to believe it. Okay. Where does it want me to go now? So I don't think we're gonna deal with Crazy Lady anymore, because she's in her coffin, hopefully. I sure hope so, because I do not like her. But I'm guessing the game's just gonna get harder and harder from here, so I'm happy I had that checkpoint. Although I wish there was more checkpoints, because doing this for a YouTube video is not too easy. That's the first time I ever heard this door do a noise. That's weird. But I wish there was more checkpoints. If there was, I would be able to do this a lot more easily. I don't have a key, do I? Can I click on that now? No? Okay. So I'm guessing we have to go this way. Wait, can I click on this? And let's see what it says. I take that as a no. Okay. Open sesame. Is it just me, or did it get a little brighter? I'm gonna avoid that last, because I'd rather not go down there. Although, knowing this game, I'm gonna have to soon. Okay. Well, it was talking about the family room, so... Okay, no, it's still warped. It's still a warped door. Oh, there's another note. This guy likes to write. I prefer not writing, but it's whatever he believes in.
It turns out that Devin got into the morgue by stealing Sullivan's key card from the office. Mrs. Raines had been in there and forgot to lock it when she left. Nobody knows exactly how the kid figured out the passcode, but considering what a flake his mother is, that's probably just something else she inadvertently compromised. They're burying Sullivan with a few of his belongings from the funeral home. I guess because he had worked here for so long and was so loyal to his job. Michael revealed that one of those belongings is Sullivan's key card. Of course, they would need to deactivate it from the system to avoid any breaches and the chance that it was stolen, but then again, Mrs. Raines would be the one who would do that. I discovered earlier today that Devin had stolen the system lock override key as well and hidden it somewhere in the building. This has got to be the most troublesome, ill-behaved kid I have ever encountered.
He needs a good spanking. Okay, chapel time. My least favorite time. That's the thing we opened a second ago. Anything else in it? I think it's just the same now. We're gonna build a wall with a small loan of $1 million. Yeah, boy. Just had to do that. I don't see anything in here. Except for this. Okay, I'm gonna have to read this. Grief-stricken man killed by train after blinding himself. What? Okay, here we go. Let's read it. 57-year-old Sullivan James, one of two funeral directors at the Chanmire Hills Funeral Home, was killed Monday after he tripped and fell onto the tracks on an oncoming train. According to the co-workers at the funeral home, James had slipped into a state of grief-stricken hysteria just minutes earlier after experiencing an emotional breakdown over the death of a childhood friend and a co-worker, Myrtle Van Worth, who had been suffering from a cerebral brain tumor, which doctors have deemed inoperable. Miss Van Worth passed away 9 days after the end of her predicted death. Sorry, death date James. Ugh. Devastating. Apparently, what? Gorged out his eyes. His own eyes, using a scalpel from the funeral home's preparation room. Ugh, this is a weird thing to be seeing in your head. And managed to scramble out the nearby window. Oh wait, I don't want to do anything. Miles Treadman. Treadman? Is that how you say his name? And Embalmer at Chandler Hills funeral home. In a short time, co-worker of Mr. James had began to chase after the frenzied man, though he was behind the building, but was not able to catch him before he reached a nearby segment of a railroad track and tripped, falling down on the top of it. Treadman and a few others eyewitnesses reported that James made no attempt to get up as the train quickly rolled in. Grief-stricken James, it's a weird name, was killed on impact. The fast-moving train hitting him with such force that he was severed into 3 pieces. It has been speculated by those who knew the man that his fatal episode was driven by guilt for not treating his longtime friend where did I start here? How he lived he should have how you should have believed he should have. Surveillant and Myrtles as children. Aww. This game doesn't really do good children, but I mean, I can't do it, so I'm not gonna blame them. This double tragedy at the Chandler Hills funeral home has sparked a great deal of public interest in the site, and has become an attraction for loitering and vandalism among young people. In the 3 days that have passed since the incident, 3 arrests have already been made. They never buried either of them. Both are still here. Good to know! There's something written on the back. They say that if you take his rose, he wakes up, and that's the only way his coffin will open. I heard that he also tears you into 3 pieces if he catches you. Oh, what's going on? I can't move. Oh no, please no. I'd rather not. They won't find it ever. There's a key. It's labeled V-Room 2. Oh no. Oh no. Well guys, I'm gonna be very mean and I'm gonna end it right here. I think this might be a very long video. It depends how much editing and cutting's in it. I'm not quite sure. But hopefully it's a good video. If you liked it, leave a like. And I don't know. I'll high five everyone in this room. You like that? I like that a lot. Anyways, so if you want to see more of this, like and comment and subscribe for more videos just like this one and some other videos. I'm going to be also doing an unturned video, and my mom will also be playing this soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And with all that said, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.